Economics, Standard 11, Unit 1, Introduction to Microeconomics, continued. Let us learn today economics subdivisions and differences between microeconomics and macroeconomics. Economics has been divided into some branches. Important branches, the first four are consumption, production, exchange, and distribution. What is consumption? Consumption deals with the satisfaction of human wants. So consumption is the starting point of any economic activity. Consumption is the starting point of any economic activity. So under this subdivision, we learn about the characteristics of human wants based on the behavior of an individual, a consumer, and the diminishing marginal utility, equimarginal utility, and consumer surplus are also dealt with. Second, production. It refers to the creation of wealth. Production refers to the creation of wealth. And production is also the most important part of economic activity. Production is the process of transforming of inputs into output. This division just covers the characteristics and role of the factors of production. There are four important factors of production, namely land, labor, capital, and organization. So all these factors of production are dealt under this division. And also the relationship between inputs and outputs are also dealt with. And the third one is exchange. So exchange is concerned with price determination. So exchange is concerned with price determination. And without exchange, production and consumption cannot be just carried out. So, and remember that is price determination in different market forms. And this division covers trade and commerce. So trade and commerce is very important for a progress of an economy. Consumption is possible only if the produced commodities, produced goods are placed in the hands of the consumers. So to connect the consumption and production, to connect the consumers and the producers, exchange is very important. So exchange is concerned with price determination in different market forms. And the fourth important one, distribution. So fourth one is distribution. So each other, that is first, second and third and the fourth, just interlink with each other. And distribution is the result of coordination of factors of production. Since a commodity is produced with the efforts of four important factors, namely land, labor, capital, and organization, the produced wealth has to be distributed among the cooperating factors. So the four important factors under distributions are, we'll just go for the four important factors under distributions. So that is, for production, four factors are important, and the fact under distribution, the four important factors, land and labor, capital, and organization. So land gives rent, labor, wages, capital, interest, and the fourth one, organization. Organization just receives, that is the distribution, organization receives profit. So, the distribution are just done among the cooperating factors of land, labor, capital and organization. The reward for factors of production is just studied this. These are the 4 rewards. For land, the reward is rent. For labor, wages. For capital, interest. And for organization, profit. All these 4 rewards are studied in this division under different categories. So, distribution studies about the pricing of factors of production. The pricing of factors of production are 4. One is that is for land, rent, for labor, wages, capital, interest, and for organization, profit. So, these 4 important divisions are very, very important in an economic activity: consumption, production, exchange, and distribution. Without consumption, there can be no production. Without production, consumption cannot be carried out. And both consumption and productions are just interlinked by the exchange activity. And distribution is just the factors of productions get the reward in the form of rent, wages, interest and profit. And this distribution studies about the pricing of factors of production. The subject economics can be divided into 2 types, namely microeconomics and macroeconomics. The terms microeconomics and macroeconomics were first used in economics by a Norwegian economist, Ragnar Frisk, in 1933. Jegan just differentiated these terms, and he clearly distinguished between the terms through his book, that is General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money, which was published in 1936. He brought out the differences between microeconomics and macroeconomics. From then onwards, the terms became very popular. Now, what is microeconomics, or what are the differences between microeconomics and macroeconomics? Micro means small and macro means large. So, microeconomics deals with individual units. It deals with individual units, namely households and firms. Individual units, households and firms. But whereas macroeconomics is the study of the whole economy. Study of the whole economy. Study of the whole economy. From this word, we can easily understand that it is an aggregate study. The study of an aggregate of national output. So, macroeconomics is the study of aggregate of national output, income, inflation, investment, interest and employment. But whereas here it is the study of individual units, households and firms. So, decision is just done by individual agents. Decisions. Individual agents. But here we are just seeing this study of aggregate. Study of aggregate. So automatically aggregate of national income and inflation, investment and so on. So automatically the decision will be just on the whole, and then the price determination is just on the process of individuals. That is what also individual agents, price determination. Once again, between the consumers. Price determination is between the consumers and producers. But whereas here the price determination, or it deals with the general price level in any economy, deals with general price level. General price level. So this is very important, general price level in any economy. So fifth, we can easily call this, since it is individual determination of price and decision making, so automatically this microeconomics is called price theory. Whereas macroeconomics is called income theory. And the last important one is, that is microeconomics, actually optimization of the goals of an individuals. Always it thinks about the individuals, especially the households and the firms. I mean the consumers and the producers. But whereas macroeconomics is concerned with optimization of the growth process of the entire economy. So it always concerned with the optimization of the growth process of the entire economy. So here we can just take it as the goals. Just goals of individuals. Individuals here means the producers and the consumers. But here optimization of the what we call is the growth process of the entire economy. Growth process. Entire economy. Growth process of entire economy. So this can easily understand that the differences between microeconomics and macroeconomics. Micro means small, macro means large. In a nutshell, we can easily say that micro always deals with the individuals, that is two sectors, namely households and the firms, the consumption and production alone. But whereas in macroeconomics, it is the study of the whole economy. So it is just an aggregate of national income, inflation, interest, investment, savings and employment. So it deals with the general price level in any economy, and it is known as also income theory. But whereas microeconomics is always price mechanism, and so automatically price, it is known as price theory. The optimization of goals are, that is for individuals, both consumers and the producers in microeconomics. But whereas in macroeconomics, it is the concern with the optimization of the growth process of the entire economy. So now we have just learned the differences between microeconomics and macroeconomics. Let us continue the lesson in the next class.